some right. Who would you rather have as a North? Would you rather have compLexity versus FTL be the rivalry? DC versus EG?
To be honest with you. You know, farm non-stop.
You can say it's awful.
I'll just say I'm not the biggest fan.
ZfreeK, potentially first blood. The Sunstrike's gonna land first. Oh, just moments before the TP completes. It's now, so I figured you would never put yourself in danger of being caught twice in a row, Swindles. You don't have a TP here, my friend. This pounce is your death. He's going to try and juke his way through the trees, has lots of wards down. He's going to be playing around this. He's fully committed at this point, and he wants to be able to see if he can get some sort of turnaround kill. In fact, he's going to survive as his allies come in, and both are incredibly low. They're going to be able to get the last hit from the Oracle onto one. Resolution tries to scoot his way through the trees. Nice juke out, but Handsken's going to be able to scout him. Doesn't have the mana for the nuke, but ZfreeK is here to save the day.
And this is the right move, because Invoker, even though he seems scary, like, you think of his potential damage and it's very high, but early on, when he's only got that first or second level of Invoke, it's 22-second cooldown cap. You're only going to be able to cast like 2 spells.
We're on ZfreeK. Oh, will be saved by Handsken. Tanks that Sunstrike. Saksa is going to be caught here inside the trees. The Gyrocopter does throw out the ultimate just to protect him, but they can't actually save the Elder Titan. He ends up going down to the damage anyway. 1-for-1 in supports, but see their moment to keep on moving forward. They're going to slow down Misery slightly. Won't be able to catch anybody though.
This is why I was so concerned. Like, you have Dire Side, but at the end of the day, it's still a Gyrocopter.
Limmp pops out. They're going to be able to find Saksa. That could be a free kill. The Elder Titan ultimate might be able to finish him off, but now a Meteor actually lands on both, bringing Chessie relatively low. They have Swindles getting off the ultimate. That's going to force a Resolution to pop his ult and TP out. DC, though, they've only lost the Winter Wyvern so far. Looks like Misery will be the second kill. Turns around, almost managing to finish up Limmp there with turnaround Breathe Fire, but still a little bit of damage on the tier 3. Fortunately for compLexity, the
7,500 XP, more than 6k net worth difference. They've got an Aegis now, and they have definitively the better late game too.
And they've got very clear opportunities as well. compLexity are going to be jumped on here by Resolution. Again, he's still got a BKB, so highly doubt they're going to be able to kill him. And if he does, well, they do get him. But are they going to be able to take him out a second time? He's going to BKB, he's going to turn, fight, starts going on a Chessie. The rest of his team is going to follow up. Moo's going to make it in through the back hole, will be able to hit one. ZfreeK, actually with Swindles getting that decent ultimate, he hits a lot of the heroes of DC, and they may not be able to fight around that. It's still Moo as well as Resolution going in. They've managed to finish up Handsken with the help of Saksa, while Resolution gets Swindles. They also control Limmp now, holding him in place. They are all decently poisoned up, but Resolution doesn't give a damn. He's going to go in for this kill, gets it too. Nobody of Digital Chaos ends up going down outside of their Aegis on Resolution, while all 5 of compLexity are dead. Win another team fight. You're talking about an 8-minute narrative where the Slark and Invoker and Beastmaster only getting stronger and only split pushing you more. Limmp almost gets popped there, will be saved by Handsken. BKB popped down. Now the Winter's Curse actually coming into play, holding these heroes in place. Chessie, he's just getting kited around, right-click down by the physical damage. Doesn't give a damn about BKB. Handsken gets cleaned up. Swindles also going to be hit by this one. ZfreeK hits a pretty good ultimate, but it doesn't seem to matter. It is going to be yet another wipe. Digital Chaos. They look healthy too. Even though they're taken away with some of that Venomancer's poison damage, they are still, most of them, above half HP.
To a draft.
Yeah.
Like, when a draft has such a clear and easy cut win condition, it's hard for me not to just say, oh, this team won. Yeah, they're going to call it before anything even happens.
They don't even fight. They don't even lose the fight. I honestly, I expected them to call it before.
I thought they were going to call it after the 15-9 fight.
Yeah.
Because they understand that this draft is just not going to work anymore. The timing is completely worn out, and there was almost no chance that compLexity were going to win this game. Like, when have you ever seen any lineup, especially one led by?
Oh, and then Sand King is then matched up against the Slardar. That may do the old switcheroo now, as Timbersaw is picked up. So maybe Timbersaw, compLexity will try and match that against Sand King. I have no idea how that matchup goes, but I'm imagining it's... He wants the Slardar, Hopefully they don't run into ZfreeK, or maybe they will take ZfreeK. Okay, they'll take that kill. It's a freebie.
Kills
and see if they can. I'm not even sure if they can try and take this tower, but they're going to try and threaten Swindles anyway. Lead in. Oh, the stun perfectly timed right as Moo made his blink forward, and now he's actually in trouble. Has to burrow strike himself out of the chakram. Stun strike on the mark again. Chessie lands it from mid-range, and now Saksa,
they're going to get one more.
He's going to be glimpsed, TP cancelled, and you can run, but you certainly can't hide against the amplified damage. Swindles will take the last hit.
Tower has fallen.
They're going to rotate through. 3-man smoke, well, 4. Can't, Ballistic Stealer in tow. They'll be able to find Swindles here. Good static storm, though, but the rage goes off first. Resolution tries to run down Handsken. Arrow nails on Saksa, but it's not going to be enough for them to be able to take this fight alone. Now, Resolution really far out here. Takes a lot of damage from the chakram. They're going to chase the Lifestealer away, and the rest of the fight's going to go in. Nice Chain Frost bouncing over to Chessie. Managed to take him out. They're still going to come in with Limmp, though, and he can clean up this fight quite easily. Beastmaster goes down. They get the glimpse back onto Moo. He will be able to get away with the Sandstorm. Resolution finds his opening, be able to get the kill on the Slardar. Limp's going to try and chase him down as the magic immunity fades, while Moo being chased by ZfreeK, getting some distance on Skin. He's getting here, the arrow. Not going to be able to nail the stun, nor get the reveal on the TP out.
It just comes down to them being pressured. Like, they haven't really been pressured in this series once yet.
Right.
So now that compLexity is finally starting to make game-winning moves, it becomes harder for them. In this mid lane, look, Resolution goes down now too.
That is huge. Now, they're still going to get some damage on this tier 3 tower, but compLexity will be able to get back and defend it quite easily. And more importantly, they are just crushing DC. And one of the times they're supposed to be the strongest, they briefly glimpse the lips. They will be able to find Misery. That is going to be a second hero down. Thought they were anyway, but they give up entirely. They're actually just going to reveal for the push. But they may still get picked off. Swindles managed to get the stun out of Resolution, not fast enough. Here comes the turnaround though. Moo managed to get the epicenter in, but it doesn't matter. They've lost Resolution, and Moo didn't even have the damage to kill Handsken. Honestly, it wasn't even that close.
Sort of think at this rate we're looking at a game 3. Very good job
Game
by
4?
compLexity. Or game 4, sorry.
I mean, technically you're right. We are looking at a game 3 right now. That is happening before our very eyes.
It really looks like we're going to start looking for a game 4. Like, this game just seems very hard for them to win. And Handsken's going to find another glimpse pick off.
And there it is. Saksa, he's an easy kill. Chain Frost, got to get lucky. That's not going to be the bounce they needed. Chessie, he was dropping lower and lower. Weehaw couldn't get him low enough. Oh, that was unlucky. He was right next to the cliff. He'll stick around, might be able to get the kill on Chessie, but that is just an ages. He much would rather have been able to make it back to base. Now they do lose their disruptor. Handsken finally goes down. Misery took it with a primal roar, but DC grouped up are kind of being sandwiched, but they're going to be able to get the strike first, or are they? Alright, they got Swindles, managed to get the burrow strike, trying to finish them off, but here comes the force to F, a little bit of space. Chain Frost will be able to finish them off. Moo instantly gets taken out, so does Saksa by Chessie. Well, he's tanky, but can he actually output the damage to threaten these heroes? Starts going on at Chessie, burning through him, but the invis goes out, and Weehaw, just like that, as Limmp shows his face with the pure damage, starts threatening him. They still manage to get Chessie, though, as Resolution comes in with a rage, and right-clicks him down. Limmp looks to kill Weehaw, running low on mana, gets a lot of damage out, but it's just not good enough.
Oh, he's out of mana.
Bloodstone suicide incoming, boys.
Goodbye, Limmp.
It's gonna take a while, but he finally does it. Goodbye.
I don't even know what
He doesn't realize it, but they're actually on the other side of the lane, and they're actually going to go for Limmp here. They saw Chessie, but instead they're going for Limmp, and he's really not the target. He's a tank.
Yes, he is.
He's a beast. Okay, maybe not. Maybe they can take him down. They're going to be able to lock him down. They've got the kill. Chessie's going to be hit by the Chain Frost multiple times. They've got him dead to rights. Now Resolution locked inside the static storm. It's going to go down, or maybe he's not. He turns around, kills 12, gets off the armlet, and runs himself away just ahead of that. Chessie can't kill him, and now Resolution, say hello, buddy. You wanted some of this? Nuh-uh. Resolution, he gets the kill on Invoker. Finally, Limmp brings down, but he's 1 versus 4. The lumbering beast to the timber saw. He looks for the kill, gets another Bloodstone charge. He still has to deal with Weehaw, though. Oh no, he has no more trees to be able to escape. Can he make it out of this one? Throws the Trot, trying to cover his tracks, killing the illusions of Weehaw, trying to limit this mana burn, and with the Moonlight Shadow, will be able to get away. They had the gem, but they decided that is not worth the chase.
The key here is to save the racks.
Radiant's top barrier has fallen.
Not quite there yet, but he's gonna connect with the rest of his team. They're gonna make their way up. They're gonna find this Forge Spirit. The jig is up. He pops a refresher though.
То есть 10-я минута, пока у нас мы нормальными 6 будем. Вот это, кстати, хорошо, что появляется. Ой, а как же может Resolution стрелять? А как же он может сейчас в игру-то подать рейдж, успевать нажать, Resolution что делаешь, демон? Откуда такая реакция? Как? Как? Законно, Роман. Что-то там формит в Америке, Роман полит за Лимпом идет, но вот нету баршера, а у Резоли ничего не может сделать. Мизери опять погиб, байбэк не делал, у него байбэк не будет. Стреет очень серьезно. Чакрамы бласты пошли, кстати, что он ставится под двум героем, под двум героем, Эрос залетает с Лимма, но там же свинул стан, минус 3. Не Лича, конечно, забивать, минус 4. Это не будет симпай, потому что, скорее всего, идет Муму, там пытается активно маневрировать. Есть байбек уже от Вики, Вика как раз пересветили. Но будет еще байбеки, да, кибать, то есть убили абсолютно средством, будет байбеки у 4 героев, у 3 из этих героев. А у Мизери байбека нет, потому что в прошлый раз он не достоял, и на ровном месте, абсолютно на ровном месте стояла команда DC. Это минус сторона на низ, бежать на низ сразу, надо не уходить, ни в коем случае к полу не уходить. Их меньше намного, и надо добить сейчас колом. Он пошел, спинов, плохо. Его очень бесполезно, боже, не обращайте внимания, никогда не кастует только все, вот это выкрутится, он умер. Резоль, добейте бараки. У него нет БКБ у него кулдаун 14 секунд. Если по кисам его будут убивать, то будет большая проблема. Знаете, килл ставится, Резоль не получает старшторм, он погибает без байбека 17 секунд. Это, по-моему, ГВП. По-моему, эта игра сыграна уже. Центральный коридор падает. Трон. Что, если так ошибаться, как ошибались? Виха. Три игроки все еще играет. Все еще боюсь Виха. Виха тут не сможет соло выиграть. Все, зажали, прорезали. Так вот, если так сильно ошибаться и закидывать моменты, как иногда закидывали некоторые герои DC, это жесть. Ну вот в последний момент, конечно, Resolution сделал ТП в мид, это было очень опасно. Да. Он, конечно, прожал здесь, он, конечно, великолепен, реакция у него просто от бога, может быть, даже лучше, но это все равно его не спасло. Вообще, в такой игре по одному ходить, фармить чужой лес без мастером, куда-либо, как-то, что-то, либо делать одному, это...
Midas carriers, what they do best is they put pressure on the enemy team to make a play. Because this lone druid's just naturally going to get ahead of the... Oh, that's rough. He's got dust. He's got no mana. Oh, there's like 3 heroes that he couldn't kill. Is there another dust? I don't think Moo dying though is worth it.
Safe word. Triple kill. It's not the bet you gotta worry about. Seeds fruit.
Пытается выйти Бестмастер, и у него, кстати, это получится. Может быть драка. Давайте посмотрим на драку. Так, Бестмастер пошел кабан. Кого надо? В Дазла? Бестмастер спалился. Не так надо, должен быть Грей. Вот он Грей, рановато немножечко, наверное, все-таки Грей повесили.
Александр, а Чесси, боже, Резолюшн сам себя подставил в результате. Но корни работы Чесси смогут не забрать. Чесси еще стоит на месте, иллюзий нового вызывает. Очень проблемы сейчас большие у DC. Падает еще один персонаж. Медведь тоже расстрелит минус 3. Бэтрайдер, лоу хп, минус 4. Трипл килл сделал Чесси.
Без лишних. Просто минус бараки. Мой, что собирается делать Мо? Ну, пока бежит медведь и горит на людей. Ну, его, наверное, остановят рано или поздно, хотя...
Слушай, Бэтрайдер все еще пытается кого-то подловить, но идет, он знает, что у него ластиллер, нужно кого-то цеплять на отходе. Вот так вот форстав, будет блинк, вылезают, Терблейд. Сандер опять, Резолюшн снова без хп остается. Ну что же это за кадрка такая получается? Резолюшн вгрызается в Чесси, есть смокскрин, Резолюшн падает, арметом играть и выигрывать, выигрывать, пока Резолюшн не погибает, падает тем временем Handsken. Лоу хп, во всяком случае, нет еще ден, конца идет Му, флэпбрейк закидывается, Primal Roar пошел, там Handsken все-таки погиб. На себя шелогает.
Смокскрин неплохо, Му едва живой, уходит он, зарезал его Рикимару, но забрали Террорблейда, и вот, кстати, можно зарезать еще Рики. Хорошо, лайфстиллер действует, смокскрин прям возвращается и убивает ZfreeK. Или будет ли ответка? Будет ли ответка, потому что просто обойдет тавер нельзя, да, бить бараки, и это будет беда. Пошел медведь, тоже сайленсили и расстреляли медведя, пока еще жив.
Не просто пробивается барак с иллюзиями.
Да, так они сейчас пойдут, Бэтрайдер цепляет. Ну и что, и опять сейчас он Сандер есть. Он просто сейчас опять если Сандер, так оно и есть. Цепляет его уже после Сандера, пытается запилить это первый раз. Хорошо, дальше что? Мертв только Руби. ZfreeK уходит в ультимейт. Здесь же Swindle пытается драться с медведем. Ну и Чесси наваливает. Как и всегда, пытается выиграть драку с ним. 1-1, залезает он в медведя, вылезает, и Чесси! Погибает Чесси.
Но минус сторона в любом случае нужно догонять, конечно, сейчас DC, просто не отпускать противника. Сэвишер хороший, Handsken сбивает ТП, Handsken погибнет, здесь также страдает Рикимару, и его тоже будут здесь убивать. Это минус 3, гонит еще и Лимпа, Limmp не имеет возможности как-то уйти, Виндран буквально через секунду, но не прожимается, и ему делает трипл килл. Минус 4. Так, подловили, слушай, кого-то. Ну, Handsken, да, это разменная монета, на что самое. Цинтус уже влетает, Primal Roar в Виху, между прочим. Handsken еще не погиб, Мизери теренем зажали, Шеллоугрейв на него вешается.
Много времени потратили на Handsken, ну да ладно, драка пошла. Виха, надо подсейв, Виха пытается жить, Виха по-прежнему жив, словят его, Виху пытается загнать очень далеко, Дазл будет под хелп, да, будет под хелп. Минус 2, Чесси, ой, бежать, братан, ой, бежать, мы уже здесь. Чесси, ZfreeK горает, просто Swindle и Чесси остаются вдвоем. И просто избивает Чесси. Никакого Сандера не
без байбека. Без байбека Террорблейд только БКБ купил.
И Swindles один вот здесь рядом стоит. Они пойдут ботома. И даже потерянная одна сторона для Кол. Это, в принципе, не особо показательно. 30 секунд еще без Террорблейда. Если начнут подставляться Террорблейда, потом придется одному. Так, вот он. Виха проседает. Медведь наорал хорошо. Виха неужели переживет? Виха, да ладно, Виха Грейв получает, переживает, резоль атаку на Handsken, 2 удара, кускус минус Handsken, отгоняет Рику, ой-ой-ой, отгоняет Рики поймали, Рики, Тики-Таби.
Слушай, убил Свиндлс, дошел до медведя, медведь не смог забрать, байбек есть от медвежонка, потому что страдает уже Тром, нужно добирать сторону и уходить сейчас здесь.
Тревелов прилетел, все нормально, и надо добирать барак, в любом случае, Свиндл здесь, Резоль пытается драться, Чесси с Резоль.
Спрятался в инфест, неплохо, в крипа пока будет жить, форстав, возвращает Сакса на месте, в забавный момент, и Глимпсом пытались вернуть, но не вернули, Райтер, потому что есть БКБ на топе, тем временем Виха ломает третью сторону, посмотрите, что он делает, последний барак остается.
Не добьет, немного надо подойти медведя, подошел, ой, корни проходит по Свиндлу с первого удара, Свиндл. Да ладно, Чесси, ПВП сейчас пошел с Handsken драться, Виха, он тут же Му помогает, корни по Handsken, горит, Handsken, медведь не догорел до конца, убьют, скорее всего, Виха пытается убегать, Глимп Виху пытается идти дальше, целая бригада народа, и Виха таки погибает, последний барак остался. Минуту в ответ, но это мега-крипы должны быть. Пятером против троих, против четверых сейчас будет драка. Saksa, может умереть сейчас.
Ой, и бараки остались голые.
Это мега-крипы точно.
Резолюшн погиб, тут же байбек юзает Чесси. Барак добивать нужно срочно, барак падает, остался последний. Рен живой, на него накинут всей толпой изнести. Пока накидывают на Дазл, тратит уже лоу-грей, будет жить телекинезы. Спускаются глимпсы, держат на месте пока. Все, мега-крипы, сделали комплекте. Будут ли отходить? Будут отойти.
Не надо отойти, надо драться, нет уже медведя, ребята, все нормально. Там есть Сандер, фуловый у нас Чези, остановили Редзоля, Saksa жив. И теперь уходят колы. Ну, дают возможность Лына.
Нет, фуф, БКБ. Спас, отлично, резолюшн в погоню.
Они наступают прямо сейчас.
Ну что, Бэтрайдер может залететь слева в боку, пытается как-то инициировать, залетает на Firefly. После иллюзии хватает Лимпа, Лимпу нужно быстро сказать, Лимпа без байбека. Разрезается Чесси, Сандра, отлично, остается полугрейв.
Нет Резоля тоже не будет в игре. И просто Чесси всех прогоняет.
Он промазал с полугрейвом, дал его гасу перед дверью, поэтому
Чесси умрет. ZfreeK уходит, Swindles тоже может умереть. Swindles может умереть и летит сюда Terrorblade без формы. Это не форма Terrorblade, простите.
Его глимсанули вооруженным глимсом.
О боже, да ладно, его глимсанули на базу,
ZfreeK там пытается драться против Мизери.
Ну, барак донести, можно донести, мега-крипы на бэки-крипы сделать только так можно выиграть драку. Да, ай никак, 9 секунд до нового Спирит Бэра. Вика пытается на топ пойти для того, чтобы сделать какую-то хотя бы пакость. Вика в соло не выиграет никак.
Есть медведь, перепризывать, ты посмотри, нестись на базу противника, что он сотворяет, этот Миха? Миха, остановись!
Тут ZfreeK, сейчас его может зарезать, надо выйти, скрина нет, это минус. Вика, это все.
Ты знаешь сейчас, как чувствует себя Роман? Вот Роман сейчас уверен.
Только надо идти уже и начинать драку, пока нет медведя, чтобы не был враг готов. Вот.
И повесил очень хороший их.
Ну, вот крипы помогут. Terrorblade пошел просто бить здание. Все правильно, просто бить здание. Внимание.
Му очень страдает.
Мук застейвили, Му БКБ, еще там Рикимаров хорошо вошел в ультимейт, потрачено было Варсов никуда, Трон просто падает. ГГВП. 2-2.
Вот это игра, вот это последние две катки, не просто какие-то невероятные комплексити, боги камбэка.
Нет.
Что нет?
Нет, не комплексити, боги камбэка.
А кто?
DC это просто лютый провал. Это лютейший провал.
Okay, it's gonna be the axe.
Alright, that's a poor man's enigma, I'm half right.
Yeah, call's pretty much black hole.
Yeah. Why axe? As he hoped.
And there's a full rotation from DC. This is really smart of them to try and contest this because this is such a linchpin.
Free kill on ZfreeK. Rotation over from Handsken, trying to keep ZfreeK alive here, but he doesn't have the cold embrace because they used it earlier. ZfreeK does end up going down for the first blood, but they got the avalanche stun, stopping Saksa's Icarus dive. Meanwhile, some of the last hits are being taken by Digital Chaos, but they just don't have the kind of team to fully take this Ancient stack. They only got a couple of them, plus that first blood. Now they're actually going to try and beat up Weehawk, but the Primal Roar goes down. Looks like Handsken may just get caught here. Resolution comes in from the back, gets Handsken. They're going to try and nail Weehawk here. The toss goes forward, but it doesn't hit Weehawk, and instead catches Swindles. So that means the Sunstrike misses, and now both of the members of compLexity are going to try and run themselves out of here, but they're just not going to make it. One at least. Swindles may still have a chance. ZfreeK, he's looking for the opportunity. Swindles is super tanky with this Vanguard, and now he's going to get a lot of damage. In fact, he still has the ultimate ready to go. If he brings Resolution just a little bit lower, Time Walk, not quite up. They get a little bit more damage from the Wisp Balls, maybe. They see Resolution. He jumps over the side. He's low enough. They can get the Calling Blade, and they've got him. They get a counter kill. Finally, they get something out of all of that. But meanwhile, in the top lane, we're going to see Moo come up here with a double disable. He might just be able to get the kill. They don't have the Prime Roar, but they have the Finger of Death. The burst damage comes through. And even if you see lose one, they still pick up another. Now the Limmp, he's going to be able to get the turnaround. And you said it's all going to happen in a row, Dota.
They're ready as 5. It looks like now they're gonna make the move forward.
Oh,
DC, they're gonna be
Swindles.
prepared for this fight though.
He's by himself, and DC are going to start wrapping around. The TP start coming in. Swindles already down to half HP as the percentage-based damage comes into play. They cancel a couple of those TPs. Meanwhile, on the left-hand side, Handsken's trying to get away. ZfreeK certainly not making it out. The Cold Embrace is only going to delay his death on the left-hand side. Relocate out. Misery is successful.
Oh no, Limmp.
This leaves Limmp alone, or maybe it's alone with Misery. Oh, he couldn't quite finish him off, and now the Finger of Death is ready to go. Misery's going to be able to get himself away to TP, and Primal Roar. It stops it. They keep the Finger of Death in their hold, and I cannot believe compLexity tried to fight that one after splitting up so much. Now,
Rush things like they happen. And unfortunately, DC, they're gonna find this smoke opportunity on the Swindles. They get the ward down too. They know he's there. They want to absolutely make sure that they get this kill, and they're going to.
yeah, they're going to commit almost everything they have. Limmp not going to be able to save him. Actually, blinks out, and Handsken commits the relocate.
Oh, they know they're
Doesn't
pinging.
save anybody. Yeah, they're going to go for this one. If they can time the stun, which they should be able to, stop the tether out. They're going to start pushing forward. Moo wants to make sure he catches anybody that is a potential tether target. And to get the silence on a Handsken. ZfreeK's in trouble. The Supernova ensures there's no counterplay from compLexity whatsoever. And Digital Chaos immediately pounce on that moment of weakness, push it for more, and will even take an objective as this tier 2 falls. Point in time, it won't even matter.
Yeah,
if
they're gonna
the
get the high
Death
ground.
Prophet
This
has
is
the
very
extra
smart
life.
from DC, or from compLexity. If they can find an angle, like if they can get resolution right here.
Swindles. Oh, he's going to be able to get the catch on the resolution. Can they get the burst damage? They got him. They get the relocate in. Now Weehaw starts going in with the Spirit Siphon. They get the toss back. compLexity start backing away, looking to be able to kite Weehaw as best as possible. The dive goes out. Saksa looking for more. Meanwhile, deeper in, they manage to get the blink in and take out the big disabler of the Lion. And they get Winter's Curse on Weehaw as well. Swindles a little bit low, but now Limp's going to be able to get the 2-man stun. Swindles holding, reinitiating, get into the blink dagger, and manage to take out the Death Prophet. Yes, the Supernova exploded, and Saksa's back, but it may not mean much as Limmp comes in and immediately takes him out with a toss combination.
Oh, we
and
can't
Weehaw,
afford to die
without
here.
the exorcism, he may just end up straight up dying. The Spirit Siphon going on to Swindles. Again, percentage-based damage, Cold Embrace. Can he actually hit through? He barely gets him, but it costs him his life still. And compLexity, they strike back hard.
And Swindles has made plays all over the map so far. He's kept up in net worth. Even with that early lead, he continues to cascade it.
Oh,
into
they
the initiation.
might just find the
They got
initiation. ZfreeK, there's the interruption. Swindles managed to get 2, and Misery was the first to go down with a Sunstrike.
Where's the
now
Chrono?
Supernova actually gets laid out. There's the Chronosphere. This is the combination we could see, but ZfreeK, he stops it all with a beautiful Winter's Curse. Now they're comboed up by Limmp to toss into the air with the call. Swindles can't quite finish anything over
He's healing so much.
Weehaw, right in the middle of all this with the Spirit Siphon. He's healing through all of it, and Swindles, he can't survive. There's too much damage out there. ZfreeK looking to be able to hide himself in the trees and get the TP out, spotted, Sunstrike, there's the Yule Scepter, stopping ZfreeK from getting away. They'll take 3.
Ticket
Bash
on top
one.
of the Sunray.
He's got the tether ready to go. He just needs to go a little space, wait for the time walk, go for the TP out.
Oh,
Resolution
no way.
confused. He gets one right click, but it's not a bash. Meanwhile, mid, Swindle, he pops the blade mail. Weehaw dropping low,
was
tries
a
to find the
buyback.
coin blade, it's not enough. Finger death on Chessie, they've taken 2. Exorcism out, go for the
There's
tier
no
3
buybacks now.
compLexity. The Tiny's back up. Weehaw's low. Weehaw, careful, friend. You don't want to be too far out there. He's dropping lower and lower. 100 HP. Spirit Siphon's a little bit, but here comes the combination. Weehaw dies just like that, and so does Misery. Limmp, he's not going to slow down to get the burst damage. Moo, TP out. He can't make it. Only sees 1 in mid, but now they realize resolution. He's pushing high ground. He knows. He sees the opportunity to be able to take this range ranks. compLexity know the whole entire team is behind him. They're going to toss him back. See if they can get the combo.
Oh, this is such a sick
there
play.
it is. Right underneath that tier 4 tower. And now can they control him further? Sunstrike gonna land. BKB pop. He managed to get off the Chronosphere onto 2. Limmp, the save. Winter's Curse onto Weehaw, bringing him low. Chessie's going for it. He's gonna be able to get the right clicks down. Now the Supernova. They get the Hex on the Swindles. Chessie's stunned up. He's not gonna be able to stop that Supernova. The explosion goes down, but Swindles, he's saved by the Cold Embrace. 2-man stun. They need to be able to get out of here. Saksa gets the Icarus dive away. But Limmp, he knows there's blood in the water. They're sniffing it out. They're trying to find more, but the TPs, they're successful. All of Digital Chaos get away.
What a game this has been so far. Aegis and Cheese is going to pop out. They're not even going to wait for Misery. I think they understand. They can't afford to give
They've
this.
got the pick. Swindles. The
They're
big
safe for him.
initiator. He's going to be held in. They don't have the immediate damage. Sunray starts coming in. Handsken waiting.
Thinking about the
He's
relocate.
deciding whether or not he needs to do relocate. The Tornado's going to be able to intercept. Now he goes for the relocate. Instantly taking him out. The BKB activated by Resolution in time. Stopping the stuns of Limmp.
Oh,
now
not the
the
remake
Chronosphere. Weehaw, he's going to be able to get so much. They get the stun on Swindles as well. He can't get the call. Weehaw's down, putting so much damage to the Spirit side, but he's already taken 2 down. Here comes the refresher. Chessie realizes he can't do jack. He's got to just get himself out of here. Moo looking for some sort of block here. ZfreeK, he'll be okay as well. Digital Chaos, they take 3. They're going to get Roshan in their hands as well. It costs them Exorcism. Can they still push high ground though?
Is it too much to ask for a third?
Chessie tanking it up with the Forge Spirits. Weehaw starts with the Exorcism. Now it's up to compLexity. They lead the way. Weehaw almost being taken out, but now the Chronosphere. Saksa also held in. That means Chessie, he can get all the damage he wants. They managed to get the save. Weehaw is going to be controlled up by the Winter's Curse. ZfreeK blown up on the side, but he managed to get the Winter's Curse off already. Can his team persevere on through? Moon not going to be taken down so lightly. The combination isn't quite enough, and now Limmp is going to be chased away by Weehaw, who's quite healthy and has the
running out.
Really roaming. Now compLexity, they see the opening. His Exorcism is about to fade out. The Tornado catches 2 in the background while Weehaw's the target. The blade now is ripping through him. The Yield of Scepter goes down. The Spirit Siphon starts healing him, and he goes right back up to full. Misery dies on the side. Weehaw just hoping to be able to finish off this melee rack. He'll have to commit his life for it if he really wants it. Maybe not. He got 2. Resolution comes in big with the damage, and now Limmp has to fight through while his teammates go for the buyback. compLexity, they need to catch more. Swindles, he's going to make sure that Weehaw has no escape. In fact, the rest of the team's going to make sure that's no escape. Saksa, he's going to be the extra kill potentially. Swindles catches him. Gets the extra cherry on top as he chased him down. Calling play not enough there.
He's got cheese
Meanwhile,
too.
Weehaw's definitely going to go down. Saksa will hold on to the cheese, it seems, as Swindles will be able to finish him off. And finally, our Death Prophet goes down a second time.
Oh, he's going to pop it now.
40 seconds. Limmp. Ooh, there goes the Yield Scepter. They thought they were going to go for the Primal Roar. The sounds goes down. Now the Primal Roar is there. They throw the Lotus Orb and will be able to get the relocate back out. Now this is an opening for Weehaw to go high ground with his Exorcism while the Tiny makes his way back. Tiny blinks in, goes straight for Weehaw, picks him up, throws him back down, brings him down to about half health. The Deafening Blast not in time. The Chronosphere locks in 2. ZfreeK's gonna go down. No ulti needs to be able to save them this time. Swindles, the target of Finger Death, not quite enough to bring him down. Weehaw still very
brings him
healthy,
into the sun.
And there goes the Supernova. They have to back themselves up. The explosion goes down, catches Chessie. They're going to be able to get the stun. The 2-man stun actually coming out from Limmp, stopping the progression onto Chessie and chases the heroes away. Now Weehaw without the Exorcisms on the front lines and may just get beaten to a pulp. Resolution blinks on Chessie, tries to go for him, but Limmp, he's dealing with the Spirit Siphon. The Cold Breeze comes in just in time. Handsken, he needs to be able to save Limp's life. He's going to be the target instead. His Moo goes for the right click, but DC, they've realized they've run out of steam and they need to get out of here. But Weehaw, he's going to be the one caught at least. compLexity, they're going to look for more now. What can they get? They blink forward. Chessie, definitely blast on out. Moo tossed up high, down hard. They take down the Beastmaster. They thought they had it in the bag. compLexity, they turned it away. And now compLexity are the ones just moments away from being able to claim Megas. This lane of Rax gonna be the first to go down, then they can rotate top. Swindles looks for initiation. He gets Weehaw.
He doesn't have buyback.
Gonna follow that up with the Deafening Blast. Second Deafening Blast went out. Saksa will be able to survive, but then
we can't die here.
Going straight for Weehaw. Now the roar into Swindles. Both slow. Down to half HP. Cold Break will be able to bring Swindles, potentially get him out of here. No, they leave him behind. They relocate Limmp out of there. Chessie on the front line. Swindles, he's still gonna go down, but he's got the buyback and he instantly blows it. compLexity, they want that second lane of Rax. They want the final. They want Megas. Those send back, relocate away. Handsken actually going to be fine. Nobody picked him off. Moo, he looks for the Primal Roar, but he's not in range. Limmp gets to the high ground.
Tier 4 towers, though, on the side of that they have to contend with, and a large part of that damage came from having this egg. And
BKB activated by Limmp. He doesn't care. He goes for the Mega, but now he's controlled up.
Where's the rest of the
no
team?
relocate to be able to save him. He died and right clicked, and there it is. The Finger of Death. It pops him. They have the buyback though for the tiny bit compLexity. They don't want to blow it just yet. DC, now they're the ones on the hunt. They want to be able to find that extra hero kill. They found a Yield Scepter on his ZfreeK. The stun up. Glimmer Cape is there, but it's not going to happen. Chain stunned away. Chessie quickly going for the bottom lane push. He doesn't want to have to make Tiny blow his buyback. But no mistakes to be found here. Resolution Thinking about it, poking inside the base with this smoke going deep. There's no tier 4s. They can potentially catch it, and they've got him. Chessie locked in. Where's the save? They're going to throw everything they have to be able to pop Chessie as quick as possible. Now Limmp, he even gets hexed up. Now refresh. BKB activated by Resolution. Looks for another one. Gets another Chronosphere, and it's again locking down Chessie. But his damage dealer's on the side. They don't quite have it. The silence goes out. Toss back into the fountain. Hello, Weedhog going to be taking shots from that one. Now the physical damage is called back in. They eliminate him. That's going to be the Aegis plus the exorcism down, and no way of escape here for Weehaw. Locked in. compLexity got the combo to hold the base, and DC's initiation
Oh, he doesn't have
failed.
buyback.
He's gonna have to send back Saksa.
There's
They
no
need
buyback
everybody
on
to get out of here. There's no buyback on the Death Prophet. They need everyone back at base, but he's not gonna be able to make it unless the Blink TP out. Oh! Starts smacking away. The Primal Roar leading things off. Resolution. They need to play this fast. They've almost got him. Limmp not going to be saved. The buyback is there. Handsken couldn't get the relocate. Wasn't up, but he's got it now. And he may just send himself back to get the Tiny. Yeah, he's going to TP himself away. They're going to look for it, but the Eul Scepter stopped them. They knew what Handsken was up to. No crafty plays here. Swindle's trying to counter-initiate, missing the call. Oh, the blowback there. Resolution. Time walks soon, but the Supernova save is there once again. Now Moo looks for an opening. Wants to be able to slow down ZfreeK. They've got him in hold.
Here comes Limmp.
He's going to intercept. And Limmp, he's back in play. He's got the boots of travel ready to go. They've got the call on Moo. They're holding him in place. That's going to be a certain death. His Digital Chaos try and tuck in once again. They have the buyback.
Chessie.
And 20 seconds left on the Death Prophet, but inside the base, Chessie has to defend the throne. It's at 1500 HP.
Most likely going to get Mega Creeps here, though. Unless DC, they can make the hold. They've got the Chrono.
Oh god, is Limmp gonna die again? Handsken looking for the relocate plank. He gets him out. Just like that, but they still don't have Chessie, and Limmp is low. Maybe Handsken didn't get him far enough away. They managed to get the bat. BKB activated. Saksa here with the Supernova ready to go. Handsken the target. Relocate is gonna send it back, and Swindles managed to get the call to intercept. Limmp now looking for a fresh initiation on the background, ready to go with his Blink Dagger. Resolution on the hunt. He wants that damn carry, and he wants him dead now, but Handsken, the support, will be the only kill that DC have found just yet. BKB activated. Resolution finds another.
There's an exposed throne now for DC.
compLexity. They're frog hopping their way back here. 4 staff, one over the other. But Limmp, he's finally going to get caught here. The Cold Embrace goes out. Winter's Curse onto Resolution. Limmp, he's trying to dodge his Sunray so he can get a blank out, but there's no hope. He's stuck in the corner. The boards are controlling him, and he goes down. He's dead. 2 minutes on the clock. It's compLexity. They need to be able to pick up something, but another round of Supernova. And Swindles,
he's coming in.
Have a hope of chopping that egg. Meanwhile, at throne, Weehaw, he's going for the big plays. He's got the exorcism. He has the throne. Chessie, he's the only man stopping him between him and the throne. He's chipping down. A little bit more HP. 250. The clip goes off. Weehaw dropping lower and lower. Resolution jumps to the other side. A little bit more speed. They've got it. Digital Chaos have done it. Game 5 goes their way in Heartbreak City for compLexity Gaming as DC triumph. In the best of 5, they are going to the International. They are the one of the 16 teams there. And compLexity.
Very strong.
Well,
I really like Cole's draft this time.
So do I. Axe is indeed Axe. compLexity will go for that last pick as their offlaner. That'll be obviously full-time jungle. I'm feeling like DC
PCM 2.
Yeah. So the orb finally comes out. Maybe the rotation is in time. Handsken comes out. Surprise. Now with the cold snap, they're going to get a couple right clicks. Phase shift does some damage. They manage to get the silence out. A little bit of Acres dive. And one more. There it is. Chessie will be the one to pick up the first blood. Of course, Misery's just like, okay, thanks for the present. I've got a free little birdie to claim a counter kill. It's a puck answer because we've got level 6 now. He TPs to one of the side lanes and tries to punish the heroes there.
Yeah. I think that's where our first like flurry of action happens because I know that this axe, the way that compLexity like to play him is they like to play him as a farmer.
Yeah.
And yeah, it is going to be
Sunstrike, Misery is going to be eliminated. They still may be able to pick up a 2-for-1 here. Handsken slowed down enough, and he knows it too. He just tries and turns around, go for the kill on Saksa. Doesn't actually make it happen though. So 4-2 now on the board. compLexity continue to suffer with their aggro dual lane.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I thought this would go a lot better. I thought that they would have a better chance at
ZfreeK
contesting,
should
but-
shown up there. That was not the time to Firefly. They still managed to get the Raw Ranger kill as well. ZfreeK cuts across and Handsken.
Oh no.
Handsken,
He completed
my
it.
friend. Why did you complete that teleport? Somebody mistyped there. He was trying to spam the stop button.
That was like a desperation Roche. That wasn't like a get ahead Roche, which is weird because normally when you get a Roche on this early, you're in quite a good position, but ZfreeK dies fast.
Yeah, he's gonna have to pop the supernova here. Moo almost caught, but now here comes the rest of Digital Chaos. Swindles, he managed to get the call. Here comes the Sunstrike, but the chop's gonna come in first. Swindles looks for more. Has the Sun Ray over the top of him. He'll be healthy. They're gonna turn, kill ZfreeK instead until he slides himself away. Swindles on the hunt for misery. He will end up getting the kill just before it goes down. Weehaw would clean up the rest of the fight, but considering that was the smoke ink and full rotation from Digital Chaos up to the top lane, compLexity gotta be pretty happy with that 2 for 2.
Evenly there.
Yeah. We'll see if this smoke ink works out. compLexity will be able to get the blink surprise onto Resolution. He does have the infest, but nothing to infest into unless the CP's complete. Yeah, actually, he doesn't even need it. Turns on the armlet, turns on the rage. Now, DC gonna have the opportunity to be able to respond. Gets the coil out. ZfreeK snap back. Won't be able to do much here. Supernova almost up the call, but no! Doesn't get the Supernova out on time. Now, Swindle's banking on some major spins. Is not going to be able to get it. Resolution. Careful, my friend. Swindles is a god. Jesus. He
Never
is a
challenged
spin
that man.
lord. Holy crap. The rest of these spiders, Moo still thinking about it, is going to try and pop ZfreeK or at least force out the Supernova. Moo, he jumps himself away. Happy that he forced that, but maybe not so happy that he ran into Swindles with the dust. Now the Battle Hunger slow, plus the Sunstrike and a chop to finish him off. Oh no, the lifesteal! He actually lifestealed just enough to stay alive, and Moo, he will not actually dare Swindles. He will not play that game of skin. He waits it out, lets his team pretty much finish up the axe, and doesn't try and challenge the Spin Lord.
They're gonna go for this top fight though. If they can remember this axe, that gem, we talked about how important it was.
They're gonna be able to get the roar out. They're gonna take out the damage dealer first. Limmp already dead. Now Swindles swap back, but still inside the coil is gonna be taken out. The gem is gonna be dropped soon. The Sun Ray's not gonna be enough to save him. Gem grabbed, recovered by DC, and they claim 3 heroes' lives on compLexity. So you might as well call that
This fight, DC goes.
Desperation Smoke number 2, and DC have sifted out. They managed to get the jump in. Limmp almost dead already. Resolution is going to be interrupted by Swindle's call, but it doesn't matter. Misery comes in and cleans it up.
It's gonna be a good egg.
The egg is going to be able to successfully explode. Maybe that'll turn that fight for compLexity. They managed to get the coil onto 2, but no, there's just too many cores. Too low already. Chessie is going to have to single-handedly win this team fight, and that's just not an option. Digital Chaos, too many heroes. ZfreeK going to be spotted out. Still, not even him going to be able to make it away. They still had a Winter's Curse available, and ZfreeK will die because of it. And all the meanwhile, that was a 4 versus 5. Moo, he's taking the lane of Brax at the top, and is going to be able to get Roshan.
No, Resolution's also their tower hitter and he's their Aegis carrier. He's the only person that can go up like this.
Yeah.
But Moo's finally going to
Unless
join
Moo
them.
hit it. Moo could hit it.
Nah,
He's
dude, he
got
doesn't want to
BKB
get called.
though, so. Alright. Resolution is going to get called. They're going to get the swap back, bring Resolution even deeper, and manage to get the silence. That's a pretty good combination, but Resolution still engages. Now the Winter's Curse gets laid out. That'll take out ZfreeK with no Supernova. I can't imagine how compLexity are ever going to be able to turn this fight around. They've lost 4, they don't have buybacks, and DC are looking more than healthy enough to be able to take not just this laner axe, but also mid, and that will be Megas, as Chessie will try and give up his life to stop this DC flood of heroes entering into their base, but it's not going to be enough.
These games are going by so quickly right now. compLexity just outdrafted in 2 games in a row. I thought their drafts this game would be kind of more fitting of their...
It has been a very rough series. It was, I think the first series was kind of rough too, from what I was watching. But it looked better than this one. This